Donald Trump made an announcement in regards to American seniors. I want you to take a look at this. And as he's announcing it, try to figure out what it is that he's doing here.
The America First healthcare plan includes another historic provision to benefit our great seniors. Under my plan, 33 million Medicare beneficiaries will soon receive a card in the mail containing $200 that they can use to help pay for prescription drugs. Nobody's seen this before. These cards are incredible. The cards will be mailed out in coming weeks. I will always take care of our wonderful senior citizens. Joe Biden won't be doing this.
At that same address, as he's politicizing every step of the way, the continued battle over healthcare policy, he also announced that he is going to be, I swear to God, sending $200 cash cards to 30 million seniors before the election so that they can one time save a little bit of money on their prescription medicine and things like that. No sort of permanent systemic change, like a debit card to seniors right before the election. So he definitely cares about our seniors. And anyway, in terms of this being nakedly political, the next sentence after he announced he was doing it was, "I will always take care of our seniors. Joe Biden wouldn't do this." Just to be sure about how political and related to the election this is, Brett.
There's so much about this. This is a Florida play. This is a play in Florida where they are upset. This is something I was thinking about pitching for Main Show and I wasn't sure, but essentially like at the same time that Trump is trying to hand out $200 to grandma, grandpa so that they can get $200 off of whatever. He's giving them money to go vote for him, essentially, pretty explicitly here.
Pretty explicitly.
You've got the Republicans looking and saying like, oh my God, just because there's people offering to pay the poll tax that Republicans have put on former felons in Florida, that's a bribe to go vote. It's the double standard that's so stupid and so ridiculous. The difference between this and the Florida felon thing is that the people of Florida voted to allow folks who have paid their debt to society by going to prison for the felonies that they were convicted of, that 60% of Floridians were like, yeah, go ahead and vote. 60% of them. And it was the Republicans who put the poll tax in saying, well, all those extra fines that are designed to be impossible for anyone to pay, you've got to pay those before you can go back to the polls.
Exactly.
And it's just that double standard that makes me so sick.
But in terms of the continuing legal challenge over Bloomberg apparently raising money to help pay that off, not using 0.00001% of his own wealth to instantly pay it off. For some reason, he has to raise the money from other people. That's amazing. The Republican Party there in Florida is saying, no, you can't do that. That's a violation of election law. But wait, what are you talking about? You're saying they can't get their vote back until we just want to make sure that they've paid their debt to society and paid off their things. It's not to stop them from voting or anything. We just think that they should pay that. Oh, somebody's paying it off? No, suddenly we don't care about getting the money anymore. Now it's, no, we want them to not be able to vote. But you're 100% right. I will say though, while I pointed out that this is nakedly political, and I guess I'm being critical of it, it's not illegal. And it does sort of one time help some people for political reasons, but I can't even say that this is 100% wrong. The reason I'm doing this story is a reminder to people who think, I don't think there's many anymore, and they're probably not watching the show, that we can just willy-nilly hand over power to the other side. No, this is a reminder that once they get into power, they have near infinite tools to help keep themselves in power. This is an easy one. He could do this. It's not his money. He doesn't care how much it costs. He could do this in every state. He could do it to young voters if he wants to right now, because he's got the power to do it. Okay, so this is just a cautionary tale about when you put them in, it might be hard getting them out because he can do things like this. I can identify it as nakedly partisan, but is that going to convince seniors in Florida to not vote against their interests? I don't know.
Well, also the other part of that is they have infinite power to help you, and when they don't, it's just because they don't want to.
That's true. That's true.
This. Yeah. Like you're also making the point that he could have at any time given you $200 to drive down to offset the ridiculously high prices for pharmaceuticals in this country, and he just hasn't. And if you like Trump because he's such a good businessman, right? If you like him because of that, just know the Democrats are the ones who, and the folks like us are the ones who are fighting really hard to help lower the prices of prescription drugs. The person with the people with the plan and the potential support to actually make this happen are not the Republicans in Senate. It's the Democrats who are trying to make this happen. So the most baller thing you can do with Trump's $200 is take it and spend it and vote him out of office.
Exactly. Have that offset $200 in donations to local and state level candidates. How about that? And why is he doing this last minute? I don't know for sure, but it might be related to the fact that Biden leads Trump by double digits with senior voters over 65, a group no Democrat has even won in 2 decades. Now, will that be enough? Will that be enough specifically in Florida? I don't know, but it's probably on their radar.
And he's admitting that seniors who have the best healthcare in America still need help because healthcare in America sucks that bad.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.